And John Terry, I don't know, Darren, where did you stand on this thing in the 26th minute last weekend? Because John Terry typically saying to the media in their cup final media briefing yesterday, do you know what, you can all do one, I couldn't care less, think what you like.
Do you know, I say good for him, because I was at that game and I made my view perfectly clear. I didn't see the harm in it. Everyone is saying, why do it during the game? Well, the game was a run out. It was a meaningless game, but there was no issue of integrity. Chelsea were champions, Sunderland were down, and the result would have had no impact on any other team but the two teams playing. And the 3 points were meaningless. And listen, people say this is not Hollywood. I've been ranting about this before to Mark, but this whole industry is Hollywood. Us in the broadcast, in media, in written press, we talk about the drama, the fight against relegation, the battle for fourth place, the fantastic theatre. Here is a guy who's been playing for a club for 22 years, won 15 major trophies, and he's about to go. And the fans of his football club want to say, thank you for your service. Goodbye. They did it when Drogba played from a couple of years previously. I wish they would do it more for some of football's legends, but they don't. Some shuffle quietly into the background, which for me, when you consider what they've done for their club, that shouldn't be the case.
So you thought it was okay, stop the game, 26 minutes,
problem with
guard
that
the bonnet,
whatsoever.
come on, let's make something of this.
I agree. I don't think there's any problem with it whatsoever. I think there are certain people, certain players that have played in this game, in this country, deserve it.
When we suddenly heard of some bets were placed, etc., on Big John being subbed in the 26th minute.
Well, that's obviously something else. I mean,
that's a different issue.
That's a different issue, yeah.
But certainly, people were like, "What? Ooh, hang on."
Yeah.
Now, maybe that raised a few question marks.
Why?
No.
Why?
Didn't bother you?
Well, put it this way: it was done before 2 years ago. So if you're a Chelsea fan, for argument's sake, and you think, well, they did it before, they might do it again. Why would you not speculate?
As a betting agency, why wouldn't you just say, well, we're not taking that bet?
Absolutely. Why would you have a market on that anyway?
They'll take your money, but if it happens, they're not happy about it. I'm all for it. Like, okay, in these circumstances, the likelihood is quite high. We're not going to take that bet.
Yeah, lots of people, when everyone says the issue of integrity, what they're not saying is we think something underhand has gone on. And quite clearly that's not the case, because if it was, it would be a massive gamble. And bookies know when there is a massive gamble, when someone's got a bit of inside information, they stop taking the bets.
Yeah.
We're talking, if I'm not mistaken, about maybe 1, 2, 3 bets at the most.
Right.
You could have 3 bets on a man walking on the moon.
True, true. Does
probably not.
That happened though. That happened a long time ago.
I like that.
It probably wasn't the greatest example.
And very
Andy, how you doing?